Best bit for a Monday, our first Monday back. We had some great moments on the show today.
We did have some great moments.
Not all of them our fault,
no.
I'm going to say.
No, not all of them our fault.
But what did you say to the swinging couple?
Well, if you notice, you definitely would notice, I was having some sort of coughing fit. You know when you get a dry tickle in your throat and you just, that's it, you've just got a cough. Well, try having that on live telly, because it's not fun. And I was aware that they were down the line, so they couldn't see me, so what they could just hear was me, like...
Coughing.
And then I was like, no, pull it back together, ask a question, pull it back together. And what came out of my mouth was, it's amazing what you do.
The two swingers.
Yeah. But I think what I meant was, it was amazing that their relationship was so bonded and that they were so cemented together. That's kind of what I meant, but it may sound like I was
if you watch the interview...
about to go home and have a big old chat with Dad.
Yes, if you watch the interview, it is amazing what they do.
It is.
Best bit for a Tuesday. It's always quite nice when you actually catch someone, you bust them on the telly.
We bust out all the time on the telly.
She just forgets she's on.
Today she had her phone. She was, I don't know who she was texting or tweeting or Instagramming.
Trinny, we're talking about.
Oh yes, Trinny. Of course.
And so she was in between us, on the phone, texting away, and then we did something else and came back, and she's on the telly, coughed. Oh, sorry, coughing on the telly.
And then didn't just leave it there.
Just carried on in the most appalling fashion. The pictures conjured up from this elegant woman.
So elegant and ladylike.
What a shocker.
Yes, good luck. Cue the cough every time. Every time with that veil. I was just going to spit that phlegm somewhere. Sorry, that was so undignified. You know when you get it caught in your mouth and I could hardly talk.
Stop it!
I had to send it back down the other way. Should we start talking about
At what point do you think you would like to be on television and ready for it?
I'm ready.
Well, best bits for a Wednesday. It's funny, I hope you don't mind.
No.
No, because you just never know what you're going to hear. Because after the show, we record promos for next show, and then you learn stuff about your partner. And we've been working together for such a long time, and there are things that you suddenly find out that your partner could do that you didn't know they could do. And I didn't know that you could do that.
What, speak baby dragon?
That you could do baby dragon sleeping. It's really, it's a gift.
It is.
Yeah.
It's one of Belle's favourites.
And if it had been missed, if we hadn't managed to record it, it would have been gone forever.
Forever.
Yeah, the things you discover. What the heck?
That's a baby dragon snoring.
Is it? Oh. Oh.
I don't know why that came out.
Oh, my God.
Just did.
Are you recording, by the way? Yeah. Excellent, that's good. Save that. Best bit for a Thursday. And as you know, if you regularly watch what we do here, we normally muck about in these. But actually today, and it's a very rare occasion that we do it, we've picked a really serious subject.
Yeah, today, and sadly these stories crop up all too often here on This Morning, and Nicola came in today to talk about her daughter Megan, who had taken her own life after experiencing online bullying. She only had the funeral for her daughter on Monday, so this was incredibly raw, but incredibly powerful, and we wanted to do this today to flag it up for you to watch this and then share it. If you have teenage children, if you have younger children than that, I think it's important that the earlier you start having these conversations and they learn the impact of what they are doing has on other people.
Well, we made sure that that full interview is on our Facebook pages, so you can, if you want to, especially if you are maybe involved in a school or whatever, if you're a teacher, it'd be great in an assembly to show the impact of what a text can do. If you're a pupil, it may be a really good idea to use it as a subject for a school assembly, because you never really know. You could be texting someone, you text something nasty, and you don't realise that you're the 20th person that did it that day, and you are the person that pushes someone over the edge, and then you have your whole life to think about the consequences of just something that was a random thing. It was just, you know, a bit of banter, bam, and it's the last thing that that person needed and the final thing that they see. And so that's why we picked this as our best bit today.
Well, for today's programme, we didn't just stay in the This Morning studio.
No, we like taking a little trip out sometimes.
Yeah, we went on a little tour, a little studio tour around the ITV building.
We did, and it's very exciting because downstairs, kind of that way, is the big Studio One, where the big Saturday night shows are done. And Ant Dec were rehearsing today because Saturday Night Takeaway is back this weekend. Hooray, 7 o'clock.
And we went out for a takeaway. Being funny on a Saturday night is a serious business. It's a very serious business.
It is.
And do you feel, Dec, on those little shoulders of yours, do you feel a massive weight for the future of British entertainment on a Saturday night? It is, because people look to you.
So...
they look to you. I mean, it's a big responsibility, guys.
I didn't until now, until you just made me realise that.
Yes.
No, to be fair, this show for us is the kind of show that we watched growing up, whether it was Game for a Laugh or Beadle's About or Noel's House Party. This kind of show, I think, is needed, you know, not necessarily
the world is a grim place.
Yeah, and on a Saturday night, you want to get your takeaway and sit in front of the telly and have a laugh.
It's not just celebrities, it's very inclusive of your audience as well. The audience in here, you know, and they can win the ads. And the audience at home, I love when you go into people's living rooms and they don't know.
We do that. And we've got our biggest ever giveaway this year. We're going to reveal it all tomorrow night. And it's not just people here. So all throughout the series, so even if you're at home now, you could still qualify to come with us for our last show, which will be somewhere amazing.
Wow.
It's magical.
Can we sign up for that?
Yeah.
If you want, yeah.